Girl, these white women is mad as hell at LeBron James.
Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on.
Happy Friday and welcome to another King of Reed's TV video. I know y'all like, girl, we get 2 in 1 week. You sure did. You sure do. Because y'all know what? Monday is my birthday, honey. The boy will be turning 31. Okay, it's 2 sticks in my bun, 31. I do not have any list or anything of I'm asking for anything right now. But if you do want to send your boy a couple of dollars so I can pay these couple of bills on time, you can make sure you can cash out me whatever you want. At King of Reed's, that's my cash app, or any other stuff like you want to do PayPal, or if you want to support me by buying some merchandise at fortheculturepodcast.com/shop, do that. I appreciate all the beautiful cards I've been receiving, still coming through. Somebody's supposed to be sending me some kind of big ass box or something. I can't think of what it is, but she said I'm gonna love it. It's gonna help me deal with stress because this has been a stressful week. But nonetheless, let's get into some of the things that's been going on this week. LeBron James, our boy LeBron James has been in the news so much this week. And this time he's in the news because white women are upset. White women said, where's the inclusion? It's time. Tired about it being about race. People are mad and upset at LeBron James for posting a picture on Instagram. Not because he's, with the LA Lakers, not because he's switching teams to get rings, none of this. They are mad because LeBron James posted some pictures on Instagram saying this is a beautiful era for black women, all on, these magazines covers just taking over. Like we've had Beyonce on Vogue. You have, who else is it? Rihanna on somebody else, and you got such and such on this, and Nicki Minaj on it. Like, it's just so much. You just like, this is beautiful. This is, you got, what's the name on Insecure? Issa Rae is on Vibe or something. Like, it's just blackity black, and it's just beautiful. It's just everything. And white women on the comments sounded off on Instagram, say, what about us? We're tired of you all pushing the race card, girl. They think we've been playing solitary, when at the end of the day, all the cards are white women and white men regardless. Girl, I want to know what cards if you have played of spades that feature black folks besides some shit that we specially made that's on Amazon. Like, white women, y'all have always been included. Now, some of the rights that you didn't get, from white men, that's another story. But child, if you think you're not getting rights and you're not getting this, and you're a white woman, what do you think black women are dealing with? Not only are they dealing with racism, they're dealing with misogyny as well. So, girl, like, white women, if y'all don't sit down, but it's pick me, choose me, I want to be a part. Like, y'all want to be discriminated on so bad without going through the struggles of discrimination. So y'all pick and choose what y'all want to do. Like, y'all, oh girl, let me sit next to this because it has a bullet hole right here. Cute. But y'all gentrifying the fuck out of the neighborhood. So I just don't get it. I love LeBron James. I think they are upset because LeBron James has a black wife and he's an NBA player and he's famous and he doesn't have a white partner. I think it's unheard of, and they like, girl, what's going on? Like, how is he not with a white woman or a non-black woman? Like, how is it? Because we see the stuff. We see it. I know LeBron James is being shady and shading the folks who, the Kim Kardashians, are colonizing black basketball players' peens and stuff. I know that's what he's talking about. I know he's being shady, and I'm here for it. I love it. LeBron James, you doing it. Don't listen to these folks that want you to shut up and dribble. Keep doing it. Keep pissing white women off. We live for a spicy mayonnaise sandwich. Y'all better back up off my girl, Lil Kim. Girl, let me stop being shady. Lil Kim said, look, I wish Nicki Minaj the best. Let that girl live, honey. Lil Kim was sounded off and she made it known how she feels. She was in LA with some little bootleg radio show in LA, and she was talking. She was like, look, the man had the DJ asked and said, so, Nicki Minaj got an album called Queen. How you feel about it? If you down for me, why are you doing that? If you down for me, why you out here asking? Let that girl live. She know what she did, and we moving on. Lil Kim, I love that energy. I love it. Like, that's what it is. That, like, say, girl, look, if you want me, you need to ask me about what I'm working on. Like, I got my new video that is sickening. Lil Kim, I love your video. I thought it was cute. I think the song is cute. You looked amazing in the video as well. You was dancing around looking like a sickening ass salamander. I mean, girl, I I like the video nonetheless, and I like the song, and that's what you should be talking about. You should be focusing your energy on Nicki Minaj or any of that. Let her girl, she already got her era, which the video is already up. Y'all make sure y'all check it out on kingeries.com. But Nicki Minaj got her stuff going on. Let Lil Kim focus on the stuff that she's doing. There's also been a lot of talk about these two male cheerleaders who are coming to the NFL, and folks are mad. Black men are sounding off saying this is the feminization of black men, like they just emasculating black men, and this is what they doing, they putting this out. Like, it's just, look how they doing, look how they treating us. I'm like, girl, these boys ain't doing nothing but dancing. They just love dancing. That's all it is. White folks saying, girl, we don't want that shit, they black, and we don't want that shit, like da-da-da-da. You got people doing whole argument segments on TV talking about some, people gonna be laughing, and I'm so glad that that black man responded and said, if they laugh, so be it. Let these folks get out here and do the dance and enjoy themselves. Like, that's all you can do is laugh, girl. I'm gonna keep doing like gays have already done with y'all laughing at our ass for a long ass time. So, I mean, we keep on pooching and doing it so much that y'all featuring some elements on TV and y'all makeup and then this and that and your fashions and stuff. So, girl, eventually it will get to a point where you're not gonna be laughing, you're gonna be including us. So, until then, we'll continue to pooch on and live our lives. I really thinking about it a little bit. I feel like the NFL is preparing for an interesting season because, as you all know, earlier this year they had dropped and said, girl, we're gonna be coming hard on protesting and stuff that's going on, like this kneeling stuff. We're gonna be finding y'all, we're gonna be taking action because that shit hurt our bottom line and we can't deal with it. Like, girl, we will not be Papa John's and we won't deal with that. Like, girl, I feel like the NFL is using it to kind of change the conversation. Look, we're including folks, we got y'all gay asses here. Like, this is what it is. But I think also, not just that, I think the NFL is going to be pushing that so it can change the conversation as well, because you have people reporting on the two male cheerleaders or the male cheerleaders that are being at these games, how the response is, as well as how fans and stuff and how the NFL is dealing with the protests and stuff. So it's gonna be like overkill. Like, girl, I don't give a damn about that. It's too much. Like, which story is the media going to report? Because they got to find one, because they ain't gonna be able to do both of them because we'll be annoyed by it. So I think they doing a little bit like, say, what can we do? They really sat down and thought, what can we do to make this shit work? Because we got to have something to distract these folks. We got to have something to distract these folks from the protesting and stuff. But all y'all got to do is say, you know what? We stand with these folks. We're going to be out here giving some money. We're going to be out here using our resources and our power and our influence to fix this shit. But rather than do that, y'all just want to distract us and say, girl, look at this shit on the sidelines. Like, it's just not, it ain't right. And then y'all using and playing with folks' careers and lives, because there's folks out here that love to dance and they're trying to do that, and y'all using them as pawns. Girl, this game called chess, bitch, I'm tired of y'all asses. I am tired, girl, but y'all out here playing the game and shit. Girl, but shout out to these male cheerleaders that's gonna be getting out here and doing their thing and dancing and just living their life. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I don't understand why people pissed off by it. I got into one of my high school buddies who was like saying, this is traditional women. A lot of shit has been traditional. Fuck traditions, bitch. That your tradition ain't got shit to do with me, what I wanna do. Like, keep your misogyny, keep your fucking anti-femme bullshit to yourself. Like, girl, I'm gonna live my life and I'll be out here tootsie rolling, out here in front of this damn camera, in front of these damn football players, and Odell Beckham will be looking, bitch, and I'll be twerking my ass, twerking it for daddy, twerking it for Dale. Ray J's hat has been all in the news this week after this past episode of Love and Hip Hop aired. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is that girl. It's funny. You can check out the recaps on kingeries.com. But this week, Love and Hip Hop got called out for the scene where Ray J steady changing his hat every time he was talking to Safari. The camera got back on him. His hat was this way, his hat was that way. And Mona Sky essentially said, well, this is what happened. We shoot a whole hour scene and stuff needs to be chopped down to a certain couple of minutes, and that's what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think happened. I think that Ray J went and shot the scene more than once. I think he shot that shit 3 or 4 times. Now, it could be possibly that he was changing his hat while he was talking to Safari and they didn't get him when he was changing his hat. But that's the shit that happens. Like, this shit ain't real. Like, ain't no man in here y'all shoot. Like, it's just not realistic. It's not realistic. Like, some of the stuff that y'all got in Love and Hip Hop, there's no way that somebody don't know that somebody's gonna be here because they all mic'd up. They know, like, they sign contracts and stuff. Like, they know, like, girl, y'all playing in our damn face. Y'all playing in our face. But it's cute, y'all making it work or doing whatever. And I guess I'll let y'all live today, but it's been all over the news. And the shit is funny because Ray J's like, he just like, bitch, let me go on this show, let me talk about it. But we know that the shit is very scripted, and y'all ass probably reshot some scenes probably 3 or 4 times, and that's what happened with Ray J's hat. Last but not least, as you all know, all the news has been unfolding and stuff about Beyonce covering Vogue, girl, some shit that shifted. Apparently Beyonce did not pick Tyler Mitchell herself to be the first black photographer for the cover, you know, to cover Vogue. Like, that's not what happened. You know, reports had said that Beyonce had reached out or whatever, and that's not what happened. They said that our girl Anna Wintour and Mr. Raul both said, look, we want him, and Beyonce agreed. So that's what happened. We talked about this on For the Culture podcast this past Wednesday's episode. Make sure you're checking it out. And I asked on the podcast, is this, like, sometimes are we kind of just overhyping Beyonce and making it seem like something that's not, like we're saying that she did all this and actually she did not? Doesn't take away from the presence or take away anything from the zoography, what I called it, that she gave, but I think sometimes we might overhype some shit and it might not actually be what we think it is, and maybe we need to just sit back and relax and chill and listen to the facts and stuff before we start speaking out. But, you know, nonetheless, the cover is still amazing. The zoography of her talking about her pregnancy and everything else was good and it was needed. But girl, I just got a couple of questions because, girl, they said that wasn't a tea, and I'm just like, damn, like, how did they get this shit wrong? Who said this shit? And how did we get to the point that we thought that Beyonce personally reached out to this person to make it seem like she wanted a black photographer for the cover? Kanye West, I hope you don't think we forgot about you. Kanye West once again is proving that he has lost all of his blackness. Kim Kardashian has sucked it out of him, and she is now promoting on Instagram to make money to funnel her Mixed Kids initiative. So Kanye West tap danced his ass on his way to Jimmy Kimmel Live and just basically made a fool of himself. Did not understand the question, didn't understand what he was representing, what he was supporting, didn't get it. And what is so funny about this whole situation is that a white man with a huge white audience called you out about supporting a white man who is known to be a bigot, racist, and xenophobic and all of that. He called you out about you supporting a white man on his white platform while you are married to a white wife and you being a black man. That called out a previous white president for their disastrous response to the situation that happened in Katrina that left black people homeless and without food and shelter for a long ass time. I would say for a couple of months, but there's still people still getting their lives together from that tragic situation that happened. I think the anniversary is actually coming up because it happened in August of 2005. I was just not getting out of high school. This man called you out on this situation on this platform. You didn't even have a response of why you're so adamantly supporting Donald Trump, because if you really look at it, Donald Trump, the way he speaks and how he speaks about people of color and black folks is way different compared to how George Bush, you know, interacted and talked about situations and stuff. Like, it's blatant racism. Like, we can see it, we can't deny it. I mean, the only people who are denying are these huge media corporations because they don't want to offend white people. But this man asked you this question, you couldn't even answer it. But it goes to show you that you don't know what voodoo has been done on you, Kanye West. I think you're just a lost cause at this point. I don't like a white woman can have your sorry ass. Like, I don't want any more dealings, and that's why I almost forgot about talking about him, because I just want to be over the whole Kardashian whole thing. Like, your last name should be Kardashian, honestly. It should just be Kanye Kardashian Raccoon West. That should be your name, girl. Like, that's all you're giving us. Like, you are the king of raccoons, and I bet you that, you know, you turned into a raccoon when Kim Kardashian proposed to you, because that's the type of individual you are. You are so happy to be married to whiteness. That was your ultimate goal in the long run. And I just don't have anything to say about Kanye West. We leave him. He is not for the culture. He's only for whiteness and white nationalists and white supremacists. And that's him. I mean, girl, live, go tap dance, and maybe you and the two girls with the wigs, the glue wigs and stuff, maybe y'all can do a performance together. Maybe y'all can do a raccoon skit. While recording this video, it's just been brought to my attention that Anthony Anderson is being investigated for his sexual assault charges or whatever by the DA in LA. They are investigating it. Like, girl, I don't know what's going on. Anthony Anderson, you know, he's the, you know, I think he's the co-producer or something of Blackish, a show that I don't really watch. I'm not really a fan of Blackish, but y'all remember several years ago, Anthony Anderson had a similar charge and stuff. So they're saying another woman is alleging that he did something to her back in 2017. So I don't know. I hope all of it works out for whatever parties who are involved in shit. Girl, it just get like in this Me Too movement. It's not necessarily a movement to just hold men accountable or It's just a movement to say, hey, we're not letting y'all get away with the message y'all have been doing for so many years that have been affecting women over like the course of time. Like you all have been getting away, men have been getting away with doing lewd shit to women and not being essentially held accountable for it. Like they've been getting away by doing the shit and nobody has said anything. Nobody taking them serious. So it's not a movement that's taking these men down. It's just saying like we're not no longer in that day and age where men are going to get a pass for doing and being trash. Like we're not going to be saying, oh, that's just how men are. No. Girl, your ass is not no damn fucking animal. You are human with a fucking some common sense and some intellect. So you should use that shit and respect women across the board. Like that's all it is. And if you can't do that, your ass might not need to be in no position of power, and your ass might not need a damn job. Okay. So listen to women 24/7, 365, and especially listen to black women. Okay. Listen to my black sisters. Listen to Shiggy as he apologized to his black queen for cheating and doing whatever. Like your ass been out here whoring, and she said, girl, get your ass on live and apologize to me and everybody, like apologize in front of all your folks and talk about how trash you are. If y'all ain't seen this shit, funny considering he just was in Drake's In My Feelings video, which Drake is still garbage 24/7. But I love y'all. This has been a wonderful week. Make sure you check out kingeries.com. I love y'all so much and I appreciate y'all support. Celebrate my birthday with me August 13th. I will be live for you all a couple of minutes talking to y'all and just, celebrate my 31st birthday with you all. I plan on going out sometime this weekend, but it depends on how I feel in my spirit and stuff. If you want to send me any cards or any love or anything, make sure you send it to P.O. Box 78511, Atlanta, Georgia 30357. Also, I'm taking all type of coin on Miss Cash App, okay, or any other thing that you need to get in contact. You can email me at justin@kingeries.com. I ain't turning away, honey. I did last year, but I won't be doing that shit this year. You want to help a brother out and say, girl, celebrate. Here go 31 cents on your birthday, bitch. I got you. Send it to my Cash App at Kingeries, honey. And if you need to use something else, girl, email me at justin@kingeries.com and we'll stay in touch. I love y'all. Guys, have an enjoyable weekend, and I'll talk y'all later on tonight. Bye.
Yeah.